Hey guys, welcome back to Your Wine Girl. So today is Tell It to Melanie Tuesday. And on Tuesdays I talk about anything that you want me to talk about. So literally you can tell me anything and I will try to talk about it. So last week we did soul fights because I had a coworker who was like, you should talk about soul fights because all this information is going around. I want to know more, basically, in a nutshell. And so I did that. I didn't get a topic for this week, so we are going to talk about your video comments. I love your video comments, guys, and I have noticed that you guys love it when I mention your comments, so we're going to talk about that today. So I'm trying to hit on the previous weeks, just so we kind of are somewhat consistent on what's been going on and all the comments that are going out there, and so I can touch on everybody so you don't feel excluded. Okay, so I got a comment on my breast pump failure video on YouTube. I got one from Washing 85, which is my friend Tarian. He said, I think you will be okay. Some days are just harder than others. Yeah, breast pump failure. Yeah, that was a pretty hard day. That was not fun. Totally stressed out about that. So, yes, I happened to be fine. I freaked out for no reason, but still, when you know your body is relying and you're supposed to pump, it freaked me out pretty bad. So I also got another comment from Joy on Facebook, my friend Joy. She said, I forgot the power cord to mine once. I totally freaked. Luckily, hubby was home and able to bring it to me. I had no backup, so I had to wait a little longer to pump. And then she asked, did I ever figure out what happened? And yes, I did. I figured it out that it was the little white filter part on the Medela pump that I guess just was not quite flush with it. And when it wasn't quite flush, there's no suction. I guess it makes it think that the part's not completely put together, and so it won't pump. So I was able to figure that out. Figured it out after a couple of days of just kind of like taking a break from it and calming myself down. But yes, finally figured that out. So I was really happy about that. Breast pumps are no joke sometimes, people. And then on one of my other videos that I posted recently, we did one about, says, the 4 reasons why you should buy canned wine. So that kind of is going to go into another comment that we got. I have started a canned wine series, guys. If you have not seen a video yet, please check them out. I've done a couple so far. It's basically to celebrate the end of summer. I'm basically saying, can you dig it? Try some canned wine. And one video I have 4 reasons why you should buy canned wine. It's just a little short impromptu video, and I got a comment from Robin Downs saying, living on the East Coast, I wouldn't say they were cheap. They are more convenient than cheap. Here are some examples, saying Dark Horse $5.99, House Wines $4.99, both full-size cans and Pinot Project for $4.99 for half the size of a regular can, plus 8% tax. Thank you, Robin, for that comment. Yeah, I would agree that they cans are more convenient than cheap. Forgive me for saying cheap. I try not to use that word because it can come across as offensive. Basically, inexpensive is what I usually like to say, so forgive me for that. And yes, Dark Horse is a great example. House Wine, of course, as well. I'm not familiar too much with Pinot Project yet, but so canned wine, I guess on the East Coast is a little bit more, and it's like at a better deal than it is over here in Texas, probably especially for the California ones, which have probably the source is a little bit closer, so it doesn't cost quite as much. So thank you, Robin, for that comment. And then I do have another one from concerning my first canned wine series review, which We did, the first one was on the Riesling Radler from Underwood, and which was really exciting. It was a beautiful can, so I was really excited to try that one. And it's from Hillbilly Wine 101. One of my followers who, I love all your comments, Hillbilly Wine. Thank you for the continued support. Has said, I looked for this a while back and could never locate it. Forgot all about it. Now I'm wanting to review it again. So yes, Hillbilly Wine. I'm not too familiar on how long this Riesling Radler has been out, but I could see that, you know, it is kind of hard to find. I've only seen it, you know, every once in a while, and so, but once you see that can, it's hard to forget it. As you said, you forgot all about, but now you're wanting to review it again. So yes, please do. That's gonna be fun. I would love to hear your review on it and see if you agree with mine, or you know, if we're different. And then I do have one more from one of my coworkers that loves to comment on my videos about, or any of my videos. He also in that same video, Jonathan Nuno said, "Yo, you took that." And he is referring to my fine canned wine sign. So I gotta give a shout out to one of my fellow partners, Ray Raimondo. Actually made that sign. It's wonderful. And he let me borrow it. So no, Jonathan, I did not take it. Ray let me borrow it because I did mention how I was going to do a canned wine series. So thank you, Ray. It's a beautiful sign and it's working really well for my demo. So thank you so much. And yes, Jonathan, once again, I do not steal. Alright, guys. So there's a couple of comments. I hope I mentioned yours. I'm trying to not overload you guys on Tuesdays with all these comments, but I hope I mentioned yours, and if not, please stay tuned. Please keep those comments coming. I really, really enjoy all of your continued support. I love your comments that are funny, agreeable, not so agreeable, laughable even, especially you, Jonathan. So thank you so much for joining me on Tell It to Melanie Tuesday, guys. Join me again. And remember, if there's anything you want me to talk about, anything you want to tell it to me about, let me know, and I will talk about it on Tell It to Melanie Tuesday. Alright guys, bye. Cheers.